viewers. I know this has been playing up. I got this thing free from a Facebook pickup. Picked it up an antique 19 early 50s, late 40s heater. That's why I was interested in the listing on Facebook. They got that. It had some other crap there. Dick Smith heap of crap Bluetooth stereo. I grabbed that, just the bits and pieces of it, bits off. Come with the speakers. I got some old Pioneer speakers. Bit more basic than these ones, but yeah, they weren't that too bad. I got this stereo Philips for free because there was another Panasonic stereo there, a silver plastic crap one. But the bloke goes, "Oh, someone else has got that one." They're coming to pick it up. Oh well. And he goes, "Well, I got this one." So he points to this one. It's a Philips ordered one. It's from 1990. It has a ceramic cartridge turntable on it, and it's and there's an inspection. It's all in good nick. It's never been used. The needle's intact. Everything is intact. But when I initially picked this up and brought it home and tested it, it wasn't working. It was stuck on standby. So I placed one of the capacitors, and because there was a lot of hum in the audio, because I felt the cap's gone. I placed that. Had to fix up a backlight. That was a bit of a tough task to do. Had the incandescent bulb was blown, so I put an LED behind that. That works. That works, and I noticed it was the radio would then work, and then the motors weren't getting power. So I whacked it, play with this board, and it comes and goes. I noticed the voltage regulator here. It's just been stuck on my blue tack and iron filings. It's a shoddy soldering job. The voltage regulator here is got dry joints. So I'll stop the cassette before I infringe copyright. I've got some bad soldering joints on that voltage regulator. It's not overall, it's not too bad a stereo. It's made in Malaysia, Philips. It's anything probably from after 1995, other than Panasonic, all-in-one stereos. Don't get them, they're just crap. But I made an exception with this one because, well, it's got a turntable, and it was never used. And it's the needle's good. I just changed the belt on that. But everything actually works on this thing. It just got bad soldering. Everything works. There's nothing wrong with it other than that. Fix that dry joint, and this thing's working fine. Much of the stuff with the CD player, the multi-CD players and everything in them, always bugger up and it's just pieces of garbage. So I make an exception. I think I'm definitely going to fix this thing up and use it as a daily driver, so to speak. It looks like it's a stack separate components, but it's not. Yeah. It isn't too crappy, but it's actually pretty good by today's standards. I mean, you can get a turntable as cheaply built as what's on this one, for about $150 with a magnetic cartridge, but this is actually still better built than that, being a Chinese turntable. This is all Malaysian made. That was ordered there from the factory, that botch. Anyway, let's get the soldering iron ready, and this thing's going to be fixed. Yeah, it works quite well other than the cracked solder joints. I'm happy with it. The played record's good after I place the belt. It plays cassettes alright, the belts are still okay. I've got a pinch roller to replace on this one, Deck B, which the pinch rollers, the tyres got a crack in it, split. But at least it's easy to change the, it's a clip-in arrangement. So you just clip it out, put a new pinch roller in and clip it back in. I do like that, it's quite serviceable. In today's days and age when records and cassettes are kind of making a comeback, any sort of early 90s or old vintage, even more better, cassette that you can get now is better than any new crap you can buy now. I have seen a new cassette deck boombox, but it's just a piece of crap, mono only, so this is still better quality. It's a Philips mechanism. It has cheese gears in there, which are not cheese, which I'm glad they're not falling apart. Overall, all in all, not a bad all-in-one unit. It's worth fixing. I only put like a belt in it. Cost me a belt and a capacitor so far, and that's it, and 2 screws. And an LED bulb. And a screw wedged in there for the hinges, because someone's probably smashed this deck out and the rocker was just popped out and it wasn't working, so I'll fix that. Anyway, let's get the soldering iron ready. Okay, well, one drawback, there's no platter mat for this. It's got a genuine Churro Denki cartridge and stylus. Yeah, the belt's made a big improvement on that. 45 works, 33. The cassette capstan mate, it did squeal a little bit sometimes, but I'm going to have to take the belts off in order to lubricate it, because as soon as I lubricate it, the belt's going to get full of oil. Then it's just not going to work properly with the greasy belts. It works quite well. Playing quite fine now, some bad soldering repaired. Unusual take-up spools though, look at that. Quite hollow and round and bullet-like. Philips always did things weirdly their own way, even though the ones that they invented the cassette format. Anyway, happy with that. There's those Pioneer speakers. Generic Pioneer speakers. Or generic speakers of Pioneer drivers. Not too bad. They're only about 10 watts. Not bad, they don't sound too bad at all. They're not hi-fi. Not hi-fi speakers, but they still sound pretty good. Quite happy with how it's all turned out. Sound quite well. Gotta love free stuff. Anyway, it's a quick video for now. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.